Once upon a time, in 1998 to be specific, I was in the Bible Fellowship chat room, and after a civilized discussion, I said good night and left the chat room. And instantly, my AOL internet connection got disconnected with a message says, call AOL customer service. When I called AOL told me that I have violated AOL terms of service in the Bible Fellowship chat room. Oh my God. And when I asked AOL to be specific, AOL told me that while I was in the Bible Fellowship chat room, I said good night. And that is a violation because there's no good night in the Bible. In the entire Holy Bible, there is no good night. Do you believe that? Is this a civilized country? Is the USA a civilized country? Come on, I want somebody to tell me that the USA is a civilized country. Obama, are you listening? Is this a civilized country? What are you president of? Gangsters. You are president of criminal organizations. That's what you are. I said to AOL, are you kidding me? AOL said, no. And you will never get another account on AOL for the rest of your life. I told AOL, I'll see you in court. That's how AOL removed me and the USA, removed me as the leader of defending Islam on the internet against the USA's and AOL Time Warner psychological anti-Islam cyber warfare on AOL forums in the preparation of the actual on-ground USA's war against Islam. Good night. As the record of the case of Islam versus AOL demonstrates, and AOL admitted. 3. In 1998, AOL notoriously issued my account another inhuman violation and terminated it for what? For saying good night. Yes, for saying good night in the Bible Fellowship chat room. And AOL admitted to that in court. This is the American Internet law. To say good night on the Internet while a Muslim is a serious violation that calls for your account termination. See paragraph 1F of Noah's response. File stands March 10, 2003. Please get a copy of Noah's response, file stamped March 10, 2003. That stands admitted by AOL. AOL admitted to all these facts. But the court, Judge TSE, the third, as usual in the USA, turned against Islam, turned against me, act not only as an advocate against Islam and against me, but also as an opponent against Islam and against me, as the record clearly demonstrates. Therefore, how could Islam, how could I get justice in the USA? There will never be justice for Islam or for me, but illegal USA wars in USA and worldwide. Welcome to the USA. What are you going to speak when you visit? Speak English? Let's see if they understand English. Look, did any reasonable English-speaking person has any problem understanding the above 3 points, which AOL admitted to? For those who has no problem, please respond to the USA, to TSE the third, and explain to TSE in the language he understands, because I do not speak Colombian Spanish. Yo no hablo español, TSE. Although I lived about 2 years in my minivan fleeing from the USA's persecution. I did not spend enough time to learn Colombian Spanish. I was there briefly when I had to get my mobile home minivan from Cartagena seaport, which I had to ship by sea from Colón, Panama. Look, this is what Judge T.S.E. Ellis is saying. He's saying, although the nature of the incidents is not entirely clear. Didn't you see these 3 points I mentioned? How come they are not clear? I don't know what kind of language they understand. Then he says, plaintiff alleges, is not allegation, Mr. TSE, it's fact, because AOL did not deny. They admitted. Once they admit, it becomes fact. Then you cannot say they are allegation. TSE, you committed a treason to the Constitution of the United States based on case laws of the Supreme Court of the United States. Call me and I will give you the reference. I stated this in many of my cases in the USA. Further, he says, plaintiff alleges that AOL discriminated against the plaintiff and other Muslim AOL members by issuing false warnings against them and terminating their accounts in an effort to silence their pro-Islam speech. In the case, you find this in his opinion, Islam or AOL, Noah versus AOL, 261 Federal Supplement, 2nd page, 532. He says allegation. He cannot understand. Please, somebody explain to him, explain to Obama, explain to anyone who represent the USA government. Explain that simple English language and tell them to bring my response and motion to dismiss America Online, motion to dismiss my own complaint that was filed on March 10, 2003. Please, somebody teach USA the English language.